Birth was a gamble in ancient times. Life or death hung in balance. Every civilization had its own methods, some still shocking today. Let's embark on a journey through ancient childbirth practices. From Egypt to Greece, each culture had unique approaches. Childbirth was a natural process, yet often fatal for mothers. Ancient Egyptians gave birth in special houses, away from homes. They believed birth was a magical, spiritual experience. Egyptian women used birthing stools, a precursor to modern chairs. In ancient Greece, birth was a family affair with relatives present. Greek women gave birth in their homes, with midwives attending. The Greeks believed in a natural, hands-off approach to childbirth. Roman women, on the other hand, used a combination of magic and medicine. They believed in the power of goddesses, like Juno, to aid in birth. Midwives played a crucial role in ancient Rome, attending to births. Spiritual leaders also attended births to bless the newborn. In many ancient cultures, birth attendants were highly respected. They held the power of life and death in their hands, literally. The role of midwives evolved over time, from spiritual to medical. In ancient times, childbirth was a community effort, not a solo act. Family, friends, and neighbors all played a part in the process. The birthing process was often slow, painful, and unpredictable. Women's lives were at risk, with every birth a potential threat. Despite the risks, ancient people found ways to make birth safer. They developed unique techniques passed down through generations. Some methods were effective, while others were deadly, or so it seems. We'll explore these shocking differences and what we can learn. From ancient civilizations, we can gain a new perspective, perhaps. The history of childbirth is a fascinating, sometimes disturbing story. Let's continue our journey through the ages and explore further. The secrets of ancient childbirth practices await our discovery now. What we learn may just change our views on birth and life forever. The ancient world had its own ways of bringing life into being. And we're about to uncover the surprising truth about birth in ancient times. In ancient Egypt, childbirth was a sacred ritual surrounded by magic and superstition. Women gave birth in special houses, assisted by skilled midwives. The Egyptians believed that the goddess Isis protected women in labor, and midwives used sacred spells to ease the pain. Childbirth was a community affair, with family and friends gathered to support the new mother. In ancient Greece, birth was a more private affair, with women often giving birth at home, aided by a doula or midwife. The Greeks believed that the position of the stars influenced the fate of the newborn, and birth charts were carefully recorded. In ancient Rome, childbirth was a dangerous and often deadly experience, with high mortality rates for both mothers and babies. Roman women gave birth in a special chamber, surrounded by servants and midwives, who used primitive instruments to assist with difficult deliveries. The role of the midwife was crucial in ancient societies, where childbirth was a perilous journey. Midwives were revered for their knowledge and skills, passed down through generations of women. In some cultures, spiritual leaders played a key role in the birthing process, performing rituals and prayers to ensure a safe delivery. The ancient Chinese used acupuncture and herbal remedies to ease labor pains, while in ancient India, the Ayurvedic tradition emphasized the importance of a balanced diet and lifestyle for a healthy pregnancy. From the use of birthing stools to the practice of swaddling, each culture had its unique approach to childbirth. As we explore these ancient practices, we begin to realize just how different they are from modern methods. The contrast between ancient and modern childbirth is striking, with some practices seeming barbaric by today's standards. Yet, despite the differences, there are also some surprising similarities. We'll uncover the shocking truth about ancient childbirth and what we can learn from the past. The journey through ancient birth practices is full of surprising revelations, and it's about to get even more fascinating. As we delve deeper into the history of childbirth, we'll discover that some ancient practices are being rediscovered today and are influencing the way we approach birth. The ancient world has much to teach us, and we're just beginning to uncover the secrets of the past. Stay with us as we explore the fascinating history of childbirth and discover the surprising lessons that ancient cultures can teach us about birth and life. In ancient civilizations, childbirth was a community affair, with midwives playing a central role. These skilled women possessed knowledge passed down through generations, guiding mothers through the birthing process. Spiritual leaders also attended births, invoking gods and goddesses to ensure a safe delivery. In ancient Egypt, midwives used innovative techniques, like birthing stools, to ease the process. Greek and Roman midwives employed herbal remedies and massages to soothe expecting mothers. The role of birth attendants varied across cultures, but their impact was profound. They provided emotional support, medical care, and spiritual guidance, making childbirth a more manageable experience. In some ancient societies, childbirth was a sacred ritual with elaborate ceremonies and prayers. The birth of a child was a celebration of life, and the entire community came together to welcome the new arrival. Midwives were revered for their expertise, and their presence was essential at every birth. They used natural remedies like honey and olive oil to promote healing and comfort. The birthing process was often a family affair, with female relatives and friends assisting the midwife. This collective approach to childbirth fostered a sense of community and cooperation. As we explore the history of childbirth, we begin to appreciate the significant role that midwives and spiritual leaders played. Their contributions were invaluable, and their legacy continues to inspire modern birth practices. The ancient world's approach to childbirth was holistic, considering the physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being of the mother and child. This integrated approach is being rediscovered today as we seek to create a more compassionate and supportive birthing experience. By examining the past, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complexities and challenges of childbirth. The stories of ancient birth attendants and their practices offer valuable insights, reminding us that childbirth is a natural, yet powerful experience. As we near the end of our journey through the history of childbirth, we'll uncover more surprising secrets and revelations. The ancient world has much to teach us, and we're just beginning to uncover the lessons that will change our perspective on birth and life. Stay with us as we explore the shocking differences between ancient and modern childbirth practices and discover what we can learn from the past to improve the future of birth. Shocking differences emerge between ancient and modern birth practices. Ancient civilizations relied on natural remedies and spiritual rituals. In contrast, modern medicine often prioritizes technology and intervention. This shift has significant implications for mothers and babies. Ancient cultures trusted birth attendants like midwives and spiritual leaders. They played a crucial role in the birthing process, providing emotional support and guidance. Modern healthcare has largely replaced these traditional roles with medical professionals. However, some argue that this shift has led to a loss of personal connection and empathy in the birth experience. Ancient people believed in the power of nature and the universe. They saw birth as a natural process, not a medical event. This perspective is being rediscovered today as many expectant mothers seek a more holistic approach to childbirth. The ancient world was not without its risks and challenges, however. Childbirth was often a life or death experience, with high mortality rates for both mothers and babies. Despite these risks, ancient cultures developed remarkable strategies for managing pain and promoting healing. From herbal remedies to ritualistic chants, these practices were often surprisingly effective. As we reflect on the history of childbirth, we're reminded that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to birth. Every culture, every family, and every mother has their unique story and preferences. By exploring the past, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the diversity of human experience. We can also learn valuable lessons about the importance of empathy, support, and trust in the birthing process. So, what can we learn from the ancient people about giving birth? We can learn to trust in the natural process, to respect the power of the human body, and to prioritize emotional connection and support. As we move forward in our understanding of childbirth, let's draw on the wisdom of the past to create a better future for mothers and babies everywhere. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and let's work together to create a more compassionate and empowering birth experience for all.